Hello everyone, I'm Saksham Sharma, founder of Careerkunj and former TCS HR and Recruiter. Friends, a big news for TCS aspiring students that TCS has launched its MBA hiring. So all the MBA students who are pursuing their MBA and will be getting passed out in the year 2026 can apply for this MBA hiring. This is open for all the roles, and this is something which is a big opportunity for all because TCS is one of the top companies. I myself have worked there and I myself have taken interviews for this particular hiring, and I know how to crack it. So I will be sharing all the secrets and what you should be doing to clear this, and what is the process, what is the eligibility criteria, what kind of questions will be asked in the written round. So everything I will be covering in this video. So stay tuned till end. So let's start one by one. So you can see this is a link I will share in the video description that TCS has launched its MBA hiring, and this is the homepage of that hiring. Be the pioneer of business with purpose. Okay, so 26 batches eligible for this. Uh, so registrations are open till 11th Feb Wednesday, but don't wait till end. Apply as soon as possible because you will get your the slot of written round basis the first come first serve basis. So it would be good if you can apply as soon as possible. All right. So friends, TCS MBA hiring is open for all the MBA students pursuing 2-year full-time course, and it is for all the specializations: marketing, finance, operations, supply chain, information technology, general management, business analytics, project management related fields from a recognized university or a college. So basically, related fields includes all the other branches as well. There is one doubt that HR student ask here is, can they also apply? Yes, you can apply, but this hiring is for techno function role. This is not for HR role, so you will not get the HR role. Yeah, one of the most important thing that student don't know in this hiring is that what are the roles that are offered. So roles which are offered here are techno functional roles. By the way, we have covered this particular hiring last year in very detail, and we have made videos about what are techno function roles. We have brought experts, so you can explore that in our YouTube channel. So where you can find all the content that we uploaded in the TCS MBA hiring playlist. But yeah, so the basic thing here is that student don't know, what role you will get here. So this is for techno function roles. So despite your background of marketing, finance, operation, you will be hired for IT based techno function roles. What is techno function role? Techno function role is a role in which you do kind of consultancy around technology, roles like business analyst and other consulting roles around different technologies like SAP, Salesforce, many others are included in this. These are mostly client facing roles, and there are some other roles which are also are part of this hiring are uh, project management and pre-sales. So these are also included. So the detail about what all is covered in the techno function role again has been covered in a webinar that we have taken some time back, again with somebody in TCS who was recruited from this hiring. So do check out that webinar. I will also share the link of that webinar in the description section again. All right, so this is open for all the MBA. So this is more about the eligibility parts. We'll discuss that as of now, and then we'll go on into the details about the hiring kya hai, for what it is and what you will get. What is the CTC? CTC 6 LP. It is not written here. To be precise, it is 5.89. But depending upon the location, tier one location in the metro city students will get a little more than 5.89, somewhere around 6.1. Yeah, but the CTC is 5.89. Application you have to apply at the next step portal. Let's discuss that later, or we can discuss it even now also. You have to click here and then it will take you to this page. Just take care of one thing, that apply in the IT category. Don't apply in the BPS category. Apply in the IT category because otherwise your application will not be considered, and apply till end. Don't think like just you have registered so it is done. No, you have to fill the application form with all the details, including your academics, your internship, your work experience. Until end you have to fill this. where you have to apply for the drive in the end. So if you don't apply for the drive, you are not getting a call. So please take care of this. It is a simple application form, but it's important to fill it till end and apply for the drive is the last stage where you have to apply for the drive, and then you will be considered for getting the call for the return round. Don't think that you will get the call for return round just by registration, unless and until, like it is mentioned here, you have to apply for the drive. If you don't apply for the drive, you are not getting the call. Okay. Another thing is that you have to meet the eligibility criteria. Those students who will meet the eligibility criteria will only get the communication about the return now. Okay, the test will happen at the in center, TCS Ion Center, and then you have to apply for the drive, and whether you can check that status in the tracker application section, the next step portal. Okay, so there are two things here. Either you are a new applicant, so if you are a new applicant, you can create a fresh ID. If not, then you would have an earlier CTDT ID. So just update your profile and then go and apply for the drive. Many students in the past also apply for TCS, have applied for TCS, so they already will have their CTDT number. You have to find it out because the registration on next step portal is linked to your Aadhaar card, and it will not allow you to make two IDs. So you have to go with the last ID. So use that updated application form. Like for example, if it was updated till only BTech, then we can update around MTech, sorry MBA, and then apply for the drive. All right. Okay, so I told you this is an in-center test and enrollment will be on the first come first serve basis. So it would be good if you apply for this drive as soon as possible. Okay. So it's TCS. Don't you know associate with any external agency for interviews or employment. So don't uh, you know uh, believe on anything that is coming from somebody else. TCS is an independent organization and they do their hiring, completely by themselves. So you don't have to pay anything for this. Okay. All right. So you can write on this email ID, although the response rate is very less, but yeah, still you can write it. And this is the helpline number. Again, the response rate is less, but yeah. So let's now discuss the eligibility criteria. So TCS have the eligibility criteria to consider the freshers for their hiring, and the first thing here is the 60% throughout. So you should have 60% throughout 10th, 12th, graduation, and your current post graduation. The CGPA should be more than 60%. So you can convert 6% CGPA into 60%. Every university has criteria, but it is mostly into 10 by which maximum universities use. All the courses should be full time, and all the MBA disciplines are mentioned here. HR is not mentioned here, but last time they've allowed the HR student as well. But please remember, it is not for the HR role; it is for the technical function role. Graduation background, so all the graduation background are allowed. Earlier they used to consider only BTech students, but now they have opened it for all the graduation background, be it from any degree from the last few years. So regarding backlogs, one active backlog is allowed. Active backlog means the backlog which is not clear. If you have got the backlog in the past uh, which is cleared now, so that is not an active backlog. Extended education would not be considered eligible. What is extended education? For extended education means your course is of 2 years, then it should be completed into 2 years. If it takes more than 2 years, like if it takes extra 6 months or 1 year, it is extended education. It is not allowed. So if your graduation degree was of 3 years, but you got a backlog in the final year, so it would get extended to 6 more months. So that is not allowed. So it should be into the stipulated time. So extended education they don't uh, accept it. Okay. Gaps. So gaps again, 24 months gap, 2 months gaps is allowed. Okay. More than 24 months is gap is not allowed. So if it is around 25 months, round it off to 24 months. Okay, because the gap will be between graduation or post graduation or 12th or graduation. So there you can fix it like that, so that it is coming around 12 months. Nobody will go exactly when your course was started or your exam was ended. So you can round it off, otherwise system can reject you itself. So round it off to 24 months if it is around 25 or 26 months. So only full-time courses are applicable. Okay, part-time correspondence courses are not applicable. So if you are doing an online MBA, you are not eligible. If you have done an online or correspondence or part-time graduation, or if you have done your schooling from, dummy school or open school, it is not allowed. But NIOS students who have done their schooling from nations to open schooling are eligible. Okay, all right. Work experience. This is a fresher's hiring, so work experience till 2 years is eligible. But yes, you should have relevant documents. That means you should have proper experience certificates. You should have. It should be a proper full-time job. It should not be an internship. Okay, so only those work experience are considered. So work experience is basically full-time job where your PF is getting deducted. So that is a work experience. So uh, that will be considered provided you have the relevant documents. Okay, and then work experience is not will not be counted in gaps. Many students get confused whether uh, it will be a gap. No, it will not be a gap provided you have the relevant documents. But that doesn't mean you go for the fake documents to cover your gap, because TCS do background check and it will be caught later and you will not be allowed to continue further. Okay, so age is maximum 28 years and most of the students fall into. Now, test regarding the test. So the test has three sections: verbal ability, numerical ability, business aptitude. So last year, 47 questions were asked in the written round. 20 questions were from numerical ability, 20 questions from business aptitude, and 7 questions were from verbal ability. It is for 1.5 hours. And then verbal ability and numerical ability. Verbal ability is it is mostly reading comprehension. Numerical ability, it is uh, the it is not very tough. Numerical ability part is the most common area where the students score more, because you must have appeared for CAT and other MBA entrance exam, and that is where you know this. So, but yeah, solving it in the given time is a challenge. So you should practice about it. Business aptitude is the most difficult part of this particular hiring, because there is no defined syllabus and particular area from where they can ask you questions. So, since it is MBA hiring for all the streams, they will ask you questions from all the MBA subjects. From where the numericals can be made. It can be from operations, it can be from finance, it can be from marketing, and anywhere. So you have to read all the famous concepts of the MBA streams, and then the numericals around it. Again, this is very difficult part. And then but yeah, that means that you should be at least good at numerical ability and verbal ability, so that even if you score less in business aptitude, you still clear the written round with that. Because sometimes if the overall cutoff of the business aptitude is less, they do consider student who have scored well in numerical ability and verbal ability part. So if you clear the written round, then you will be called for the interview. Interview will be It will be only interview. There will not be any group discussion or anything. And then how to clear the interview is something we will cover it in detail. We will be continuously making videos about MBA hiring and how to crack it, since we were the recruiters and we were the panels in the past for this hiring. So we'll guide you from our experience how to prepare for the interview. Okay, so stay tuned and do subscribe to our channel. There are some frequently asked questions which you can go through. Most of them I have already covered. Okay, it would be an test which will happen on TCS IM Center. It will not be a virtual test. Okay, and then please do apply for the drive and click on the IT category, not the BPS one. One thing is that if you have applied before and then your profile is something which is already showing applied in some other hiring, then you need to write to the TCS team to again unfreeze that so that you can apply again. Okay. All right. So all the things we have covered already. Okay, so yes, it is a good opportunity for the MBA students, and it is an off-campus drive. So even if you have offer from other college, other hiring in the college, you can apply for it, because it's an off-campus hiring. It is not for any particular college. Okay, and do prepare for it. It is something which can give you a very good career start, and IT is one of the high-paying area industry. So if you get a job in IT, it would be definitely very, very good. Okay. So my best wishes for you. Stay tuned, and we would be bringing more such informative content and on this hiring. All right. So all the best.